Okay, I'm live. So I needed to update Discord because I promised that I would update Discord before I started going live, and I realized I didn't do that. So I ended the schedule live and did what needed to be done for Discord so that way people in there would know because I try to stick to my word. But anywho, how are y'all doing today? I'm waiting for some people to roll through. Hello, you are here early. I just said I was waiting for some people to roll through. Hi, Perk. You are here early. What you up to tonight? I'm gonna be talking about a couple things. I added on some topics too, because I've really been posting about the economy and stuff with like the closures and the bankruptcies and like layoffs. Like I've been keeping y'all up to date with that. I watch a lot of that too. And we gonna have that conversation tonight. I'm gonna go. Okay. Well, glad I could be here for your drive home. Please drive safe. Because people be driving crazy out there. I noticed lately it's a lot of people speeding, a lot of people riding my ass. Like it's just really crazy drivers. Welcome everybody who's here. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate you being here. What's up, Dion? Yes, it's one of those nights. Y'all here early. Dion, I was saying at the beginning, yes, it's a lot of NPCs on the road, Perk. But Dion, I was saying earlier when I first started that, I scheduled this live and I was like, wait, I didn't update Discord. So like I ended it and then like redid it. So I could like let y'all know because I promised that I would start updating. What's up, Tasha? Yes. Okay. I'm like really glad to see that like my Discord people are here because I've really been pushing that. Like I know Twitter, I do be on Twitter more often nowadays, but um Discord is just a safe space. Like that's where I made it. My mom was like really, really pushing me to get Discord because when we want to have like more in depth, hi, what's that big bookworm? When we want to have like more in depth conversations, when we want to talk about stuff that is a little more tongue in cheek, a little less popular, it's important for us to have a Discord because they will happily take my Twitter. I'm back at like over 1,000 on TikTok, but I haven't been like posting super super crazy. I don't know, it hasn't been like a lot of like shit that I've been wanting to like post on. Like it's been stuff going on, but I'm kind of playing catch up a little bit. Like I uploaded a short today and I uploaded a TikTok today, but it has been a couple days. Like I did make that Grammys content, but like I've been telling y'all, right? So I still work part time. Blessed to have a part time, but like whatever the hell they got, and I'm gonna talk to y'all about my part time and the economy. But they had me scheduled for like 5 days in a row, and like they all weren't like full like 8 hour shifts. But I'm like, why y'all got me scheduled? Hi, welcome in, people. I'm like, why y'all got me scheduled like 5 days in a row? Like y'all losing the plot. This is just my part time gig. Like, and it was starting to come between my content because like I wanted to cover that Megan Fox story sooner. I wanted to cover. I still gotta cover the Flo Milli in a short, and then like that Grammys video. I wanted to have that uploaded a little bit sooner, but I had to go to work, and then that copyright shit happened, and then I had to like edit it and then upload it like after I got off. So see what I'm saying? Like that kind of has been kind of slowing down how soon I like to get things out, but you know, still was able to like get some. I was off today, so I was able to get like some content up today And you know, the Grammys video is up. I'm gonna touch back on that today, so we can like have a live discussion about it. But yeah, I mean, if y'all have seen that video, you know, let me know what you think. Right now, I don't really have that many comments. You know, like YouTube really don't push my long form content like that, but my shorts do pretty well. And so yeah, like I'm back to work today. Feels good. Thank you, Perk, for requesting a live. And I was like, well, yeah, like we could do a live, you know, about some things. So of course, if y'all have some topics that y'all want me to touch on, I'm happy to, you know, bring it up. This is a conversation panel. But the topics that I'm bringing to you tonight is going to be economy, Grammy nominations, and um, everybody pregnant in Hollywood, it seems like. So let's just go ahead and start off with Grammy topic real quick. Again, if you've seen the video, comment your feedback, comment your thoughts. If you haven't seen it, maybe go check it out. I went really in depth. I'm not gonna go so in depth here tonight because I just did like a 43-minute video covering Grammy nominations, but I'm gonna touch on it lightly. So, of course, from the top, Beyonce with 11 nominations for Cowboy Carter. Completely politics is very obvious, but on a deeper level, how young some artists are looking. When you say you see how young some of them are looking all of a sudden, talking about the artists out here lately, like, please name some specific people. But yeah, like Beyonce with 11 nominations. Okay, politics. But I want to get into the black and white chess. Those celebs. Yeah, some of them look young, but I don't know. I think they all look. To me, a lot of them just look fucking dried out. Like, I don't know. Like, once you have spiritual discernment, yes, absolutely, Perk. We're gonna get on that because I'm definitely noticing it. Yes, okay. Christina Aguilera is a great example. She do look real young. That's a great example. She lost all of that weight, and they had a picture of her. Remember, like a couple months back, y'all probably, I don't know if y'all remember, but she posted like, I don't know, she was at like some photo shoot, and a couple months, she do look like she in her 20s, but she had like posted like a photo shoot a couple months back, and I was like, is that Iggy Azalea? Child, was Christina Aguilera. So she looking, I don't know, something, you know, they'd be replacing these people, bro. Because even like when you go back and you look at her, because like I remember I had her like first album like in CD form, right? And I was like, when you look at her now, she look young again. You know, she lost a bunch of weight. But like her nose, I know when you get older, like your nose change. But I'm like, you don't really look like the original you. I wouldn't be surprised if her ass replaced, bro. Lindsay Lohan too. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan, she do look different. But that's also years of drugs. She done a lot of drugs in her time. And yet to be replacing these people. It's so many people who we looking at. Bro, we don't even know who the fuck we looking at. Like, I think I told y'all. Did I tell y'all in the last live that I did over like the Democratic rally, the Kamala rally where Beyonce was there, and I was like, do y'all see how like they got different versions of her depending on what they trying to do? Like they had her looking brown again at the rally, but when she pushing like different products or like a different agenda, they get like a bleached version of her out, and like they be changing like her wig color too. Like when she was at the rally, the Kamala rally, they had her back to like a honey blonde. But then when they want her to push whiskey, Sometimes they'll have her like that country music. Then they'll have her with like that real platinum blonde. Like they be switching her wigs and switching her like versions. And I was trying to tell y'all, like they did a couple commercials, like that Pepsi commercial for the Super Bowl, and then they did that like her Super Bowl commercials, two of them, the Verizon one and the Pepsi one, was showing how like they got different versions of her ass. Like that shit is insane. They said they had different versions of Elvis. Mm-hmm. Yes, Perk. She was looking a little bit older at the rally. Mm-hmm. And she don't look like that in real life. Like if you look at the Grammys earlier this year, the unedited version of them pictures, you gotta see how old she really looks. She looked like the pictures that we see on IG, the pictures that some of these magazines put out, yo, real edited. Cause when they show her ass at the Grammys without the Photoshop and the airbrush and it was just makeup and lights, I was like, ooh, that age is hitting. And we all know Beyonce can't speak when. That's why she really don't talk. Yeah, her ass was looking old as fuck. Whew, child. Yeah, these people, they be different people. A lot of these people not the real them. Like, okay, again, Gucci Mane, it's not Gucci Mane. And that's why, okay, so I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter because I have been like, again, more active on there and like retweeting some stuff. Okay, you do? Okay, good for you. Yes, I'm at Occult Decodes. All undercase, all one word, Occult Decodes on Twitter. And they have like that video where this man was like exposing Gucci Mane for like talking about Gucci Mane has good pussy. I was like, whoa. It's crazy to even repeat that. But some man said that, and it's just like, look, nothing surprises me. These people got to do, a little something, something to, what I'm saying, be able to live this lifestyle. Because again, like, let's talk about it. Gucci Mane went to jail for several years. He wasn't booking shows. They don't make that much money off of streams. I know Keisha Kayor was selling lipsticks and selling waist trainers and selling, laxative tea, but they lifestyle is extremely extravagant. So it's just like, same thing like I exposed DJ Envy. I'm like, yeah, I know you got a couple good gigs, but your ass is living real lavish. Like you live in Dubai level lavish, and you ain't Prince the fucking first, nor the last. So what the fuck going on? So yeah, when you pay attention, just like I was telling my mom last night, like how the fuck Cardi B make money? Cardi B and Offset broke as fuck. They're not booked. The last time Cardi B was supposed to be booked somewhere, she she still canceled. So it's like you don't even be showing up for your bookings. And you never went on tour with your album. You haven't put out an album in years. And you, like every other artist, right, Perk? But like when you really think about it, because people just believe, no, Big Bookworm, you're not a nut. Because again, I've been peeped. That's why Cardi B keep having children. Because I be doing the math. I'm like, okay, so you take care of your whole family. You got all of this real estate, allegedly. Because none of them really own that shit. Like, they really don't own them homes. They really don't own them cars. They don't have enough money. They don't make enough money. They don't make enough money to really own that shit. But you want us to believe, okay, you want us to believe that you own all these homes and cars and you take care of your whole family. So you supporting well over, 10 people. You keep having kids. Offset never really had dough like that because even when he was in Migos, he was splitting his money 3 ways. And Offset is not a successful solo artist. Offset not all the way booked. He don't have like a hit solo song that I can think of. All of Offset's music success. Right. Offset got a million kids too. He got like he met Cardi B with like what 3 kids, and then they had 3 together. So he got like 6 kids. Mm-hmm. You know, he run around here in Michael Jackson fucking costumes all day. And again, he hasn't had a successful solo hit. All his successful music is either features or was in a group. And they don't make no money off streams. The group been broke up. So again, like they lifestyle don't match. It don't match. When you do the logical breakdown of their money, they lifestyle not adding up. It just doesn't. So yeah, I've been peeped. Like y'all hoes ain't making no money. Same thing like the Kardashians. If they run around, that's interesting. Well, Big Bookworm, here's what I think, and I agree with Perk, and I think the answer is really right in front of your face. Notice when the shit got popped off with Diddy, right? With the Diddy case and like Carisha and Cassie, it was revealed that Diddy was doing what? Trafficking pink cocaine, and he was involved in sex trafficking. He was running a brothel operation. Oh, thank you, Shadow. You know, my skin really I feel like my skin really tripping if you look closer. It's tripping right now. But drink, of course you gotta drink water. Cut sugar. It's not just drinking water. You really gotta lower your sugar intake. And I use La Roche Posay. I like French skincare. And I don't drink alcohol. Alcohol, again, lots of sugar, and it dehydrates you. So hydration, low stress, cut your stress. Keep your pillowcases clean. That's a big one. Is washing your pillowcases. And I use Aztec clay. I do like to keep I have oily skin, so to keep my skin like whenever it is kind of tripping, because I feel like on this side again, like I'm kind of tripping out a little bit. I use Aztec clay to help like dry things up, and that helps. And like I've used apple cider vinegar when I mix it up. So apple cider vinegar and like Aztec clay, and I will use that daily. And I will take like cleansing herbs. Like you need like oregano is a herb that you can like take, like garlic, oregano, like they help to like, you want to take stuff that's like antibacterial and antifungal. And I take vitamins. I take like a multivitamin or a multi-mineral, and I take like a prenatal sometimes, like I'll alternate. So vitamins, antifungals, antibacterial supplements. Oregano is antibacterial and antifungal. You want to, like basil, cilantro, lots of herbs, onions, like red onions are really, really great. I'll take a parasite cleanse every now and again, probiotics. So, I really do try to clean it up. Yes, probiotics. So, thank you guys. But yes, really washing your pillowcases and keeping it simple. I don't use a shit ton of products. And less stress, low sugar, cut alcohol. Smoking tobacco is not good for you. And fried food is not really good for you. And you got to keep your pillowcases clean. But these people be selling ass. Like, they really do. Like, again, like, Diddy was pimping Cassie out to, like, several other people. and he was pimping. Yes, good. I used to smoke marijuana, and I have been clean for several months, and I haven't had an alcoholic drink in about a year. Um, but like Carisha was like selling ass. Like she was, like her and Daphne Joy were selling ass. Like that was Diddy. Like when you really study Diddy family, like his mom, who they say low key is his aunt. I don't know about all of that, but Diddy's mother, the woman who raised him, his father was making money off of selling drugs, and then Janice got into the brothel business. And when you study the music industry and like Hollywood overall, that's really what be going on, because like even like modeling, like the modeling business, the casting couch of like films and stuff like that, like they really make money off of like um escorting. So that's the game, right? So let's talk about that. Right, perk, absolutely. So let's talk about how that works. When you get famous, fame is just marketing. You know what I mean? Like for any business, for any person, like fame is marketing. That's why a lot of people do want to like get into rap, because it's a quick way to become famous and to market yourself. And once you have really, really good marketing, right? Marketing is exposure to a variety of different kinds of people. And then the more marketing you have and the more exposure you have, you start meeting people that you would have never knew about before. More people come across you, more people reach out to you. And so if you are a runway model, you are in a movie, especially a big movie, you become a big rapper or a big singer, you know what I mean? Like once you get like to that certain level, you have access to different kinds of clients. And now you have like billionaires and like multimillionaires who were like, oh yeah, like you bad, like let's go on a date, like let me take you out. And next thing you know, you in the escorting business. And so that kind of ties back into what was going on at Abercrombie and Fitch, right? So when I really did my studying on it, like Abercrombie and Fitch was a part of L Brands, which was tied in with Victoria's Secret. Like Victoria's Secret and Abercrombie and Fitch and Bath and Body Works and like a couple other people, like the Limited 2, were all under L Brands. And remember, Les Wexner was mm-hmm. Les Wexner was like the CEO, and his financial advisor was Epstein, right? Because YouTube don't really like when you mention his name. So we gonna call him the Island Man. So you have the Island Man doing his financials. Oh, I'm his financial advisor. Catch that. So I told my mom when I did my research on it, I was like, okay, so I could see what happened here. Because like how the timeline went, I think I may have did a station head. I think, yeah, y'all, I did this on station head, but we gonna really like tie this in, because this is what I be telling y'all, right? With like money laundering, like how it's so much money laundering like going on right in front of your face, but you might not catch it because it's done so smoothly. And there's so much like fraud and stuff like going on among like these financial people, because they know how to fudge numbers. Like these accountants, these financial advisors, these bankers, these investors, like they know how to cover up shit. Because like if you didn't catch it like a couple months back, it got exposed that like they had like a big boat of like cocaine that JP Morgan was like involved with, and that story just like disappeared. So it's like, oh, okay, so y'all really like involved in, again, the trafficking of substances. So see what I'm saying? And like they're like a big bank. They're a huge like what like investment bank, and like, oh, we help people make financial decisions all day long. And when you really get into like investment banking, like investment bankers spend a lot of time like going overseas, meeting with like overseas clients. You know, they be in like these Asian countries and these European countries, like, yeah, like we should merge with them, or we should acquire that company. And you know what I mean? Like just a lot of like overseas business dealings, right? So when I was studying the Abercrombie situation, Les Wexner, because Victoria's Secret was like not really doing like that great. And then Les Wexner bought it, and like he really helped to like turn it around. And like I think shortly after like he bought Victoria's Secret, he started working with the Island Man. And then you can kind of tell that the Island Man was like, let me put you on to how to really make this money. And the Island Man was like, yeah, like this gonna be your branding, and you can go buy this company. And you know, that's how they ended up hiring Mike Jeffries, because he got hired on to like be the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, and like turn Abercrombie and Fitch around to like change the branding to make them more appealing. So, and then that's when they started like appealing to like younger people, to get younger people like interested and making it like hip, because Abercrombie and Fitch used to be a general store, just like Victoria's Secret wasn't always like popping. Like they sold lingerie, but they needed like to be rebranded to really make them like, you know, hot shit. So of course, like then here we go with like young people getting involved, and next thing you know, what do both brands have in common? Like Victoria's Secret was all about modeling. Oh yeah, like, you know, everybody want to go model for Victoria's Secret. Oh yeah, everybody want to go model for Abercrombie and Fitch. Modeling became the big shtick, even for like the Limited Two. Like I remember, and I don't think Limited Two, from my recollection, I used to like love that store as a little girl. I got into Abercrombie and like Hollister later, but I don't know. I don't think Limited Two ever got as like popular with like the modeling thing as Abercrombie and Hollister. But I do remember this girl I used to go to school with who was like, "Oh yeah, like I modeled for Limited Two." You know, I don't think she's telling the truth, but she clearly aspired or wanted to do that, wanted to be associated with that. So they had some kind of like ties into modeling too, right? So that was the stick. The stick was like, yeah, we're gonna make the big thing like come model for us. So through the modeling avenue, and then pumping all that money into the branding, that did what? Like, how many models do you know became very, very famous from working with Victoria's Secret, especially, and Abercrombie and Fitch? Like I was telling y'all, in that station had Cassie, Lindsay Lohan, Lana Del Rey, Heidi Klum, a lot of other people used to model for Abercrombie and Fitch. And then they went on to like do other stuff from like the music industry. So it's just goes to show, like, again, like the whole thing was like an escorting operation, because yeah, they were making money through clothing, but they were really making the big money through the escorting operation. So that's what really be going on. Like everybody really be escorting. That's why I told you guys, like, if you really pay attention to like Carisha especially, and I had pointed out like with Diddy and some of the women that Diddy be dating, he has a habit of dating women who already have kids, like Joy Chavez, Carisha, Misa Hilton, Kim Porter, um, a couple other chicks, like even Gina got a kid. The Asian chick who he made her abort her kid. Gina got a daughter already. And I just noticed that a lot of the women that he be laid up with already got kids. And Young Miami in particular um, has like a photo on her Instagram. She posted this a couple years back where she was posing with like a Judith Lieber like pizza bag. She had a red wig on and like cheetah print boots. And then a couple months later, when her daughter had that birthday party, she had her daughter like dressed like real weird, scantily clad, and the little girl had on like a shit ton of makeup. And that, if you didn't peep, you know what I'm saying, that was her like telling y'all like, I'm moving this young person from place to place. Like she's on offer up. So that's how these celebrities make money. Like they escort. That's why you see a lot of the men like so like feminine, because they escort too. They escort too. And like they move like work from place to place too. Like again, Future clearly has some type of like the way he promotes pharmaceutical drugs, and like not just him, but he's Lil Wayne really made like Lil Wayne and like a lot of southern rappers, but Lil Wayne and Future are two that I can think of that really popularized pharmaceuticals to the black community. And now you have more rappers like following that because they probably are getting paid to promote that. Because like I've been telling you guys, and it's been said, but like the more you start to realize, right, these celebrities also get paid to promote. Because like Cardi B, Lil Uzi, with the clothing brands and like all this fashion, they get, they're the original influencer. So when you see them with like, oh, all these Birkins and like all this chrome hearts and all of these like mega brands, all this Balenciaga, like they're getting paid in clothes and favors, and they may get like a real check or two, but they're getting, that's their job. Like their real job is to be puppets for corporations. So they escort and they help sell tangible products. And that's really how they make money. They also, yes, I totally agree with Perk. When you see them have all of these children, Chrome is involved. And, the selling of youth is involved. The selling of innocence is involved. Like they are lending that out too. Because that's how you have people like Miley Cyrus, who was like dating like an older model when she was like 15 or like 17. She was dating this dude who was like 20 years old. I know Willow Smith has been like laid up, with like an older man in like a photo shoot, something like that. Like, like you'll find celebrity kids or, yeah, like younger celebrities are frequently like dating somebody much older, or like they find themselves in like an age gap relationship. And it's because they're, like it's business. So just real sinister shit. But and I'm gonna go ahead and I guess we might get on the Grammys later. But I wanna go ahead and tie that in with Megan Fox, Skai Jackson, Flo Milli. All they ass is pregnant. And with Skai Jackson, I think Skai Jackson is hoping that the magic works for her like it worked for Kiki Palmer. Like, Kiki Palmer was successful, but ever since she had a kid, she has been booked, booked, booked. She's been booked all over the place. And I think Skai Jackson is like hoping that, oh yeah, like, let me have something to offer, and then maybe I can get more bookings. Cause like, whatever the fuck is going on with this dude that she with is like, who is this nigga? Like, he real random. And remember, like, with Jules Smith, allegedly he got somebody pregnant, and we haven't heard about that since. It's not even confirmed tea, but I believe it because I know what kind of family he comes from. And hasn't he got like some modeling gigs, the GQ shit, you know? He's been at like more industry parties, and he did the runway stuff, and it's probably because he needed something to offer. You gotta have something to offer. And it's the same thing with like Victoria Monet. Like, once Victoria Monet like had her kid, like, oh, here come a Grammy, and like, yeah, now you can get you a blonde wig. Now you can be like a solo artist, like they be needing something to give. And so that's why we see like T.I.'s son King, like he needs something to give. That's why he got hit. That's why he got a kid. He needs something to give. Um, Flo Milli, again, she pregnant. Mona Leo pregnant. Callie pregnant. These are like other female rappers. I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing pregnant? It's because like the industry needs chrome. So people keep popping up pregnant. Again, I definitely think Cardi B is obvious. Cardi B is like real close with like Rick Owens' wife, that like alleged industry witch. She real close to her, and she's a fashion puppet. And she keep having fucking kids. So it's kind of obvious that like, yeah, she probably sells chrome. You just gotta just catch on. Just catch on. It's a lot of like, when you wake up to it, like you really see it, because like it's just like, why do y'all keep having like, again, back in the day, it used to be, you're not even big yet. Why are you trying to have a baby? Like, you're not where you want to be. You're not a big artist yet. Your career hasn't popped yet. And nowadays, everybody getting pregnant before they even like really reach success. And you can tell it gives that the industry is more desperate. And children still go missing every day. And the news is not always reporting about every kid that's missing. But from my perspective, we don't hear about as many children getting kidnapped, as many children going missing anymore. Because it's a lot easier to just not even start to raise suspicions about why are all these kids missing, especially when people are becoming more aware to young people African, people are starting to wake up to it. People are starting to wake up to chrome. So it's just easier to be like, yeah, we're just gonna have our puppets have children, and we're gonna just use their children as chrome factories. Yeah, these celebrities are fucking weirdos, and they just let anything go. Like, there's so much stuff that we don't even like know about. But once you start to learn about the industry, you're like, yeah, they probably doing this and that. Like, again, like, it's kind of obvious that the Smiths, Will and Jada, it's kind of obvious that they offered their children, because their kids is like kind of strange. And Willow Smith is like, Jaden, he's feminized, you know? So, and notice how like they named the boy after the mom and they named the girl after the dad. So they've been like doing like this like gender swapping stuff. Like they're really big into Scientology, you know? And like they had Jaden like modeling for women's Louis Vuitton. So it's kind of obvious that they, you know, handed their children over. Just like, you know, Beyonce, Jay-Z, you know, you could kind of see them prepping Blue Ivy to be handed over. And Kim Kardashian is grooming her children to hand over. It's beyond obvious. So that's how a lot of people make their money, through Chrome and like offering. And I think that's what's going on with Megan Fox. Again, she got 3 sons who are in a different gender, and then she having another baby. And with the photo shoot with her, I just did a short on it, with the photo shoot being in like her covered in like black paint, that symbolizes black goo. So it gives like fallen angel, you know, DNA vibes. And she's done a lot of black magic over the years. You know, she's highly involved with the Kardashians now. And the gag is, I wouldn't be surprised if that baby is not MGK's. And what I mean is, Elon Musk is really tied in with the Kardashians too. And Elon Musk got a secret baby with Amber Heard. Y'all probably didn't even know that. But he does. He had a secret kid with her. Because that's what he's like, trying to like give his sperm away. Because Elon Musk is one of them fallen angels. That's what I keep reporting on. I keep reporting on Elon Musk like being one of them great aliens. And like, I told y'all. Because like, that's what I mean. Like everything that I be telling y'all is in American Horror Story. And you just gotta be able to catch it. You just gotta be able to catch it. Because I've done my studying and then I'll watch that show and I'd be like, that's what they're talking about, right? So with Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk is one of the Greys, and the Greys are they're the group of fallen angels that introduced technology to the U.S. government. And they gave them technology in exchange for access to human DNA. And that's why we started seeing like so many kids like go missing at one point. Like there, you know, there were children like on milk cartons, like these children are getting kidnapped and abducted. Where are they? We can't find them. Because the government allowed for the Greys to abduct and take children in exchange for technology. So that's what we see now. Like you can see the same plays like being made, because that's why Elon Musk has like taken over Trump's like MAGA campaign, which MAGA means like sorcerer or like witch or magician in Latin. And so Elon is taking that over because he's done a lot of the funding. Like he made sure, like again, they're gonna pick who they want to pick because they have an agenda. Girl, I don't know. Perk, I don't know where her baby at. But that's the thing, like Notice how most of the women who have children by Elon Musk, they not famous. Grimes, she don't really work no more. She the only one that we really know about. Like the Amber Heard thing, like they keeping that under wraps. Very few people know about that. But like Elon bitches, he don't notice how his BMs don't be online like parading around in G wagons and rollies. Like his bitches don't be all out in public. And notice how his children have like codes as names and like weird shit like that. Because like it's some real other weird shit. I don't know how old a kid is, but I think the baby got to be like under 5 because they saying that like okay, so from what I heard, Amber Heard was escorting around Hollywood. And I think a lot of this was like going on towards like the end of like her marriage to Johnny Depp. That's how the information was portrayed. As if like because they were saying that like she had a baby right around the time of like the divorce. Because they said that Elon Musk is the one who was like paying her lawyer fees to even get that divorce to go down. To even get that divorce finalized, they say Elon Musk was paying her fees. And like they got pictures of her at Hollywood parties where there's like a lot of rich dudes there. See what I'm saying? Because let's talk about it. Like when was the last time Amber Heard was in any movies? Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on, Tasha. Back me up. Like, when was the last time Amber Heard been booked in anything? Just catch that. Mm-hmm. Right. That was a hot ass minute ago. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when y'all wake up, right? Like, not even just for Amber Heard, but I noticed actors don't be booked like that. Being an actor is the hardest, um, it's the hardest field to go into because you don't control your work. Like when you make music or when you make clothes or when you make your own work, you control how much you put out. Hey, what's up, Milo? Hi. But when you like make your own work, again, you control your output, right? But when you're an actor and you just hoping to get cast, you may not be casted for a minute. You might be a minute before your next booking, right? So actors really don't make that much money. So when you see these actors who just like, oh, they so rich and like, it's like, how do you sustain? I haven't seen you in a movie in 3 years. How the fuck have you been paying your bills off of that one movie? Like, how you been, especially out in LA, how have you been sustaining? It's like, because they escort or they sell chrome. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you start paying attention to it, you just be like, oh, yeah, I see it. Because, like, realistically, it just don't add up. So, with Amber Heard, right? Notice how, like, she's completely, like, gone off into obscurity after her divorce. And yeah, child, they were saying she got a secret baby and that Elon probably the daddy and all of that. So again, like Elon is really trying to create like a race of like fallen like little angel entities. And that's what was going on in American Horror Story with like the gray aliens. They were like, oh yeah, humanity is sick. Y'all got viruses and y'all got all of these health problems. So and our planet is going extinct. So we need to like merge so we can create something better. When remember the whole plan and the humans didn't catch it, the plan was, yeah, we're going to merge, But that's gonna mean y'all hoes gonna be extinct. We about to get rid of y'all. So Elon low-key trying to do that too. Like between the Tesla bots and him trying to, yes, have all of these kids. And I think I posted on my community post a couple of weeks back. He was talking about something, yeah, I'm handing out, or I'm like, I'm offering my sperm up and shit like that. It's like, because he's trying to get humanity out of here. So it's a lot, Elon got a lot going on. And because think about this too, right? This what I'm saying. I think something funky going on with Megan Fox, because she doing the black like paint for her pregnancy shoot. She could have easily just like drenched herself in blood or red paint, She could have chose red paint. Green slime has been really popular among the occult. Like she could have chosen something else. But the fact that she chose black paint, I was like, that's that black goo. And the black goo, like, is connected to graphene, is connected to water spirits, is connected to fallen angel DNA. Like, that photo shoot was highly symbolic. She not fooling me. She not fooling me. That's some bullshit. And I think, again, she trying to, clearly she thirsty. She hard up. She trying to get a bag. She been blackballed from Hollywood. And again, you can tell she's been offering up her kids to make ends meet, because Megan Fox hasn't been booked in anything in years. The last thing that she was in notably was that fucking Skims campaign. And I know that did not break her off some massive check. But it came with something like, okay, again, the Kardashians, they are initiators. I've already told you guys this. And if you don't pay attention, you won't even notice how Kylie, because I almost forgot about it, Kylie helped to initiate Megan Thee Stallion too. Like, they initiate people into the cabal or the occult. So when they start hanging out with you, or you start hanging out with them, things might start taking off. Like, they can help connect you with a couple people. They can help, they can help you out. So, okay, like, she started hanging out with Kim Kardashian, and I'm sure she was only over there because she was like, yeah, I'm broke, like, I'm giving up my kids, but I'm still trying to survive. It's LA, it's so expensive out here. And Kim was probably like, yeah, girl, I totally feel you. Well, I'm gonna, I have a friend, and because again, aren't the Kardashians and Kanye, they real cool with Elon Musk. Like, Kanye and Elon been real good friends since before he was even with Kim Kardashian. Like, they've been cool for a long time. Like, I found an old picture of them. So, you know what I mean? Like, this should go back far. So everybody was like, yeah, like, yeah, girl, I got Elon on speed dial. Like, let me introduce y'all, and we gonna say that it's MGK's kid, and you gonna get this bag. Like, come on. I don't know. That's just what I'm reading that as. I know that it's something more to that story. Yeah, people be wanting to be taken, Milo. Like, that's what I be telling y'all. Like, when Elon start handing out them chips, they're gonna be running for it. You gonna think they handing out fucking Lay's and Doritos. Hey, what's up? Fuck Spirit Headlines. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, bro. But yeah, they gonna be itching. They be like, please chip me, chip me. I don't want to work. Fuck them jobs. I want to get UBI. Y'all, they want them chips. They ready for the bots. They ready for them robots. They ready for them chips. Like, y'all gonna be blown. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Bro, it's so many people who gonna be running this bitch with a chip. or getting their ass tossed down the stairs by a fucking Tesla bot, bro, it's about to be insane. They ready for it though. They can't wait. These weird ass people. Okay, so with Flo Milli, Skai Jackson, Megan Fox, I think it's just a cult antics. All of their ass being pregnant is a cult antics. Um, I feel like Flo Milli, girl, fuck that shit. I think Flo Milli doing it to sell Chrome. I think Skai Jackson is doing it because she want to get booked. I think Flo Milli wants to sell Chrome. Because I say it because I'm like, Flo Milli, you can't possibly think that you having a baby is going to turn your music career around. She really might be that delusional. But I don't think if she is doing it for that, then she letting the witches tell her nonsense. Because Flo Milli can have 10 fucking kids. I don't ever see her musically getting to where she probably wants to go. I don't think it's because she can't rap. I think her voice doesn't really resonate for rap. I think she has lyrics, but I think that she should be a writer, not a rapper. Um, right, Milo. So I think Flo Milli needs to get into writing music and probably producing. Like she needs to like diversify her talent. Um, she should certainly start trying to. She needs to help Megan learn how to switch flows. But I think there's space for Flo Milli. I just don't think it's in front the camera rapping. Um, so but I definitely think that she's having a child because of industry reasons. When it comes to Skai Jackson hasn't really been booked in anything recently. Probably wants to increase her bookings. Probably needs an offer to set that off. Megan Fox, also looking for an offer to increase wealth. So I think it's all this industry antics. Um, Anthony, I'm gonna go ahead and venture into the economy. How are y'all doing, y'all? We gotta have a real conversation about the economy. And I did not mean to spend so long talking about celebrity finances, but we here to have a good time. Um, with the economy, right? Y'all, it's not good. How are y'all doing? How's the job market on y'all perspective? The job market is still pretty tore up in my perspective. Um, I'm blessed to have a job. I'm blessed to be working. I'm blessed to have opportunities out there, but it's still not like the greatest market. Um, I feel that I am looking for like big girl jobs because I'm qualified for big girl jobs, but it's just about finding the right thing and digging the right company because it's a lot of bullshit. Okay. Okay, so good for you. You're a cosmetologist. That's dope. Yeah, job hopping is I hate it because it just comes with drama. Like y'all, today some shit really popped off because I had to go I had picked up another part-time job and I was like, yeah, y'all doing too much, right? So I left and I had to go pick up my check today, even though I signed up for a direct deposit. Don't know, don't care. And it just was chaotic. And I didn't even go there for all of that. Real estate, I thought about real estate, but real estate is up and down. Like a lot of real estate agents still have to work a second job. Like when the market is funny, you got to get your ass back to work. And real estate takes a lot of time and energy. Like you really got to be interested in it. You really got to it's hustle. Like sales jobs are hustle. And like I thought about real estate because like I've worked sales for years, and I like worked sales for a while before I got into accounting. And whenever like shit get rough, I can like always go back to like sales. And I just hate working sales. I'm good at it, but I don't really like it because it's just non-stop grind and hustle. And you got to deal with people, and that's not my favorite, like people and their problems. And I'm gonna get on that, like right where I'm. Really, yeah, like real estate sales jobs can be clicky, can be prejudiced, like especially like when you're a person of color. Like they have people who just like don't want to buy something from a black person. Like I've definitely experienced that. Like a customer, you'll approach a customer and they'll want to I'm not surprised because they probably about to take us to digital currency. So no, I'm not surprised about Bitcoin, but thank you for bringing that up because I don't watch Bitcoin. Um, but yeah, sales can be clicky and like weird. I just don't really favor it. I'm itching to go back to a big girl job in finance or like business because I don't really want to keep doing accounting. I want to pivot into like analysis work. Um, but yeah, market is like ugh. Um, but like where I'm at right now, right? Whew. I'm blessed to be in a decent environment at a decent place, but the economy and the recession slash depression really is having its effect, really is taking its toll. And, I'm just like, ooh, like that's another thing about, again, that's just sales period. Like when the economy down, you don't really want to work sales. It's nice to be able to fall back on it, but when the economy is like rocked, you don't really want to be in no sales job. I know accounting is all right. I never saw myself doing it, but I just kind of end up getting into it because I wanted to leave retail. And I've been blessed to work like luxury retail for like the vast majority of my life, like Nordstrom, commission based sales, or some kind of like luxury place. I've been blessed to be like in the luxury sector, but still, like, it's still trash. And when it comes to accounting is stable. It's just I'm not you really make money in it once you get your CPA. And I'm not trying to go get my CPA. Getting a CPA would mean that I'm like really, really locked in. And I ain't trying to be like I'm not that dedicated to accounting. I don't have an accounting degree. I never was like in love with accounting like that. So I'm not trying to be no CPA or get no CPA. But accounting is all right. I mean, again, I miss desk jobs because people are draining. Like when you work sales, you work with people, and people are a lot. People are draining. They're needy. They're fucking moody. They're not that fucking smart. Like people are a lot. So shout out to Milo for no big bookworm. You do real estate. Milo, you do cosmetology, dealing with people and their self-esteem. So that's like a lot. But yeah, y'all, Spirit Airlines going through. I just posted about Nissan doing layoffs, 9,000 people. They're slowing down production, like on vehicles. They're going through it. And there's so many other companies that are going through it who we don't even know about because they're trying to hide it. They're trying to keep it, keep it in the closet. So, but you can only hide shit for so long. It's coming out. Who's really, really struggling? A lot of chain restaurants on their ass. I didn't see that shit about Spirit coming. I'm like, damn, like Spirit. But y'all, this recession is rough. And like I was telling y'all last time, like even when the market like recovers, mm, okay. Big bookworm, what city were you practicing real estate in? If you don't mind sharing. Okay. So you used to do cosmetology too. Very interesting. Oh, okay. Louisiana, shout out to you. Oh, okay. Good to know. Y'all, yes. I could not imagine still living in Louisiana. Louisiana, there's really no economy there outside of like law, hospitality, and like medical. But I was telling y'all like where I'm at, um, our big industries are tech and like trades. Trades being like HVAC and electrician work. And of course, like medical nurses gonna always find a job, but you gotta deal with. Ooh, God, I could not imagine being a nurse. People don't wash their ass enough for me to want to like. I feel like just being a nurse, people, the smell of people. Ugh, I just know people are dirty. I hate to be like that, but I cannot imagine being no nurse because it's like yo dirty ass up in this hospital bed in a fucking gown. Whew, I just feel like the funk. And you not about to cop no attitude with me and you stink, bro. You know what I mean? People are fucking nasty. Mm-mm. You sick? You in this hole because you sick? Or something not something with you not all the way A1 and now you up in my motherfucking face? Child, please. They get paid they get paid good for a reason. Nurses be really putting up with some shit. Mm-mm. Whew. But yeah, the market's just not good. And oh, I know y'all do. But nursing. Because again, like everybody who's talking about some, oh yeah, abortion is healthcare. Y'all hoes probably not even running down to go get tested. Because if your main concern is getting an abortion, you was fucking raw. So you need to go get your stupid ass tested while you so busy trying to like get an abortion. When was the last time you went down to the clinic to make sure that you was clean? See what I'm saying? Like people don't even be getting their teeth cleaned like they should. People don't be getting their teeth clean. People don't be flossing. People don't be washing their ass properly. Like people are fucking dirty. So ain't nobody trying to like be all up in your mix. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about all of that. Um. So yeah, I've always been interested in like business and like finance myself, and so I studied business. Mm-hmm. I studied business in school, and like I have an accounting certification, just not a CPA one. And I got into accounting, and I'm like, okay, like this is not so bad, but I know that I want to like pivot into like business analyst stuff and maybe like consulting work, but like stuff where I can like I'm really good at like looking over a business and being like, okay, you need to cut this, do that, do this. Like, these are the moves that you need to make to get where you're trying to go. And whereas like financial analyst work is more so about like picking like which investments they need to make. Whereas I'm more about like here's how you need to like change your operations. You might need to cut your workforce or cut your inventory. Like you need to cut your inventory. You probably need to adjust your hours. You need to change what you're buying. You need to, get your website right, get your shipping, improve your shipping, improve your logistics systems. Like I'm like more holistic, whereas like financial analyst is like only on like your financial moves, whereas like a business analyst is like they're gonna take like a holistic perspective over like this what you need to do to your business to improve your business. Okay, yeah, I've definitely heard about cybersecurity. Another thing, yes, never was really interested in like tech or computers. But yeah, y'all, like the market is rough. I was telling y'all last time too, like again, I know everybody think Trump just gonna turn things around, but there ain't gonna be that many jobs for us to go back to because every time you turn around, a business is closing, they're doing chapter 11 or they're doing layoffs. So it's a lot of like people not gonna have that much work to go back to, and that's gonna leave people in a real funky spot. Hence UBI. So we just really getting set up for that right now. Yeah, I know saturated markets suck. I feel like tech has become oversaturated. Um, and in the cosmetology, even with cosmetology, that's becoming saturated. Everybody do nails now. Everybody do lashes now. You know, everybody do hair now. And it really is like, do you do hair or do you do wigs? Big fucking difference. And it's just not a lot of like multi-talented people. Like when I see people who do hair, a lot of them like if you say you do hair, you should be able to like do hair. You should be able to do styling. You should be able to do braids. Like you should be able to do like blowouts. Like you should really be able to do hair. It's a lot of people who like, oh, I don't braid though. Or I don't know how to do that. I just install wigs. Like it's a lot of just like fuckery. And then again, everybody do nails now, and everybody do motherfucking lashes now. And it's like, again, if you really that bitch, especially if you went to cosmetology school, because you know they got a school just for nail tech. So if you specialize in like you just do nails, okay. But if you went to cosmetology school, you should be able to do lashes. You should be able to do nails. You should be able to do hair. You should really be a cosmetologist. You know what I mean? Like you should know like how to properly sanitize, clean your shit. You should know about clienteling, customer service. You should know how to run your shit. You should know how to properly book clients. It just be too much bullshit. It just be too much bullshit. You shouldn't be charging bitches $100 to blow their hair out. Like, girl, go sit your ass down. Yes, they don't want to wash hair. They don't want to do shit. Want to be on a phone. I am like latest 20s and just old soul. But yes, I do look very young. People at my job, they were like, "We thought you were like 22." I was like, "No, I'm almost 30." Um, but just thank you. Like, the bullshit, look, y'all, like I've always had an old soul, and like the older I get, um just the bullshit just be tired. Like at some point you just grow up and you just be like, this shit is old, bro. This shit old, this shit tired, this shit don't make no sense. Like you just grew out of it. Like today, whatever the fuck they got going on, y'all gonna gag, right? So whatever the fuck they got going on at my job, tomorrow again I'm just part time, so I'm out of survival mode. School is done. I done graduated. I got my degree, my certifications. I got my YouTube. Like I'm looking for a big girl job. I'm working part time. Yes, I do my own hair. I'm usually in a scarf because I keep my shit up. But like y'all have seen like you may have seen like me do videos where like I have my hair out. Like I do my own blowouts and now I do my own trims. Like I got a stylist to like give me a cut and then like every time I do like a blowout, I'll like dust my own ends to like keep my ends up. Cause like the more you keep your ends up, your hair grow. So I buy my own. I take care of my own shit. Like I make my own hair growth grease. I know what products work for me. Like I invest in good products for my skin, for my hair. I buy nice. I buy nice shit. So I don't buy them cheap ass products. And like not all cheap products are bad, but like I know how to find like the good shit. I know how to find quality, not all about price. I know how to find quality products at any price range. And I know how to like, I know which ingredients that I want to use. I know how to mix my own oils, and I really like take care of my own shit. I make my own skin mask, and I make my own hair grease. Like I do my own shit. But so these hoes at this job, right? I don't know what the fuck they got going on. Every time I turn around, somebody calling out. And I'm like, here we go with that shit again. And I say that because like last year and like a little bit earlier this year, I was like working, I had like got like just a little job to like help me pay off like my school account balance, because like that was holding me up from graduating. I took a break from school for a while, and yes, yes, I'm a straight natural. Lisa, what's up? Welcome in. I'm a straight natural. I wore my hair natural for like 4 or 5 years, and I was like, okay, like I'm tired, like, and so I'm a straight natural now. I just like wear it blown out. I got me like a little bob, and like I just do my thing, and I'm just growing it out. So, and like plus, what made me go back to straight natural is like I had went to a Dominican hair salon, and they fried my hair, and like my hair, I just started all over, and I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna be a straight natural. Like fuck this, I ain't got time for this. And I blow my hair out like once a week. It works. So I was working I owed my school like a couple $1,000s, like over 6 grand, and I needed to pay them off. So like I got a job at like a coffee shop, you know, hustle. I had like a day job at a coffee shop, and I was working a night job too. So like I paid them off, right? But when I was working at that goddamn coffee shop, every time I turned around, somebody was calling out, calling out, calling out. And at the time, I was just trying to finish school. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick your shift up. I'll pick your shift. I'll take your shift. I'll take your shift. I'll come in. I'll take your shift. I was working doubles. I was hustling, right? Okay, I got my degree. I'm not doing that shit no more. Survival mode is over, babe. Like, my feet is up. I got my degree, my certifications. I'm published in magazines as a writer. Like, my YouTube, thank you guys, has hit over 1,000 subscribers. My TikTok is doing good. Like, even though they took my first one, my numbers are back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. Like, my content is taking off. Like somebody big reached out to me the other day. Like my content is taking off. So it's like y'all hoes not about to stress me out. And these hoes come texting me at this new job today. Um, I've been working there for like 2.5 weeks. Here they come talking about some, oh, now tomorrow I'm supposed to just have like a little short day. They're talking about some, oh, you want to work, like damn near double the shift I'm supposed to work. No, the fuck I don't. Because like on one day like last weekend, they had like 3 call outs. I'm like, what the fuck going on? And like then another day, somebody else called out. Like just call outs, call outs, call outs. And it's just like y'all not about to stress me and worry me with this shit. Like this just my part-time job. Like I'm blessed to have this job. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. But at the end of the day, like I gonna have a life outside of work too. Like today, y'all, I had to do shit all day. Like I had to do laundry today. I went to a career fair today. I had to go to the grocery store today. I made my short today. Like I fixed my resume today. Like I had to go print that whole today. Like I had shit to do all fucking day. I'm still not done doing shit. I still haven't even like put my laundry up. Like I had to go pick up that motherfucking check today. Like for real, I've been doing shit all fucking day. I still not done, getting a couple other tasks done. So it's just like, y'all hoes wanna call out, like, or whatever the fuck y'all got going on, like, y'all gotta respect my time, my boundaries, my energy, because again, it's like I'm already behind, like putting up certain content because, you know, I was scheduled quite a bit the last few days. So it's just like I'm not playing with y'all. I'm out of survival mode. Like I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, do the most. Like I used to. Like, no, honey, like things are better. I have earned my motherfucking like peace, and I still got shit. I still got shit that I gotta go do. I'm not done yet. I still got shit to achieve. And you know what, Big Bookworm? They can have them fucking robots because I don't worry. Because people who have, first of all, I'm creative. I can paint, I can draw, I can paint, I can do shit with my hands, I can make shit, okay? And I can cook, and I got hustle in me, I got work ethic in me, and you know, again, I can write, I can make content. Like, I'm too multi-talented. I can sell shit. I don't. They can hire as many robots as the fuck they want. I ain't gonna ever be without opportunity because I don't wait on opportunity. I create opportunity. Yeah, so yeah, they can have them robots do whatever the fuck they want. They can have as many robots as they want because I feel like I can't be replaced. So I don't worry about the robots coming because hustlers gonna always figure something out. And yeah, that's true. They do want people who just gonna work, 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 who ain't got no life. Well, I have a life. Like Perk Franklin again, like hit me up. When Perk hit me up, asked me when I was going live again, I was at fucking work, and I was like, yeah, I gotta think of something. You know what I mean? Because I realized too, like, yeah, I haven't been live in a couple days. You know, so I was like, yeah, yeah, I gotta get on it. So, yeah, they want people to work, and now here's the gag, Big Bookworm. The gag is, um, they really could benefit from having a lot of robots because a lot of these hoes who do go to work don't do a good job anyway. Like, a lot of people who go to work, they fucking around, they running their mouth, they gossiping, they screwing everybody there. Like, it's not a lot of people going to work really doing shit anyway. It's not a lot of people who at work being productive anyway. Y'all know this. I mean, I'm serious. It's a lot of people, y'all know this shit. You call up there, especially them office hoes. You call up there to their job. Them hoes is nowhere near their desk. You know what I mean? They, oh, voicemail, voicemail. Do they call you back? It take bitches all day to answer a fucking email when you have a real question about some shit. And we know all of the drama that be going on at work. And it's like, it don't even take all that. Your ass supposed to be here focused and fucking working. Not in a corner trying to fucking throw that ass back on your boss and running your mouth about Sharon in the fucking break room. It's too many fucking people who be at work too busy gossiping. That's my main problem. Is there's a bunch of people who that's why we all talk about work environment because it's gonna always be a group of flunky ass bitches who all just want to run their fucking mouth and talk shit about the next bitch who not thinking about them or who always at work looking for their next bad decision, always trying to fuck somebody because they've been tired of their sorry ass husband or their sorry ass wife and they badass kids. Absolutely. Work child, I talk to y'all. I have no problem. I will leave a job in a heartbeat. Y'all not gonna come at me with that bullshit. With the again the hostile work environment, the good because it'd be too much fuck shit at these jobs. Y'all supposed to be here fucking focused. And we wonder why they want to have robots because humans not that fucking productive. Yes, everybody want to bring their fucking big fucking belly and they big fucking baggage to work, and it be real dry and tired. Like it's real tired. We need people like Tasha. We do. We need people like Tasha who can be like, you can get the fuck on. Because if all you want to do is clock in and eat chips and talk shit, you don't need to be here, bro. You could do that shit at Dollar General. Like, you could do that shit from the comfort of your couch. Like, come on now. It's dry. And we need people who gonna put their foot down. Because that's the problem. It's too many managers who be with the bullshit too and who just let the shit, just fester. it's a lot of managers who really don't manage shit. So it'd be too much, y'all. Okay, let me get on. We about to hit an hour and a half. Let's talk about the Grammys real quick before I end. Again, let me know, have you seen the video? Let me know your thoughts on the video that I uploaded if you have seen it, because y'all know I did give y'all a long form video over Grammy nominations. Um, y'all, it's rituals. Are y'all watching? I'm not watching. I'm not watching that shit. I don't give a fuck about the Grammys. But I was trying to talk to y'all earlier about the black and white chessboard of they gonna make it seem like, what does Beyonce have to do to win album of the year? Write her own fucking music. Write her own fucking music. Beyonce, that's the issue. That's what I really want to talk about, because I didn't really touch on that too much. I touched on the black and white chessboard in that video, but I didn't really touch on the reason why she's not winning album of the year. She's not going to win album of the year because Beyonce do not write her own music. And she always got a group of fucking niggas who helping her with the album. The Grammys likes to award people who don't have a lot of help making their album. Like when you look at the trends of who has won album of the year, they frequently don't have a long list, like an army full of people who helped them make the album. Most of the people who win, like, just had a couple people help them make the album, and they wrote majority of the music on the album. Beyonce do not write her own music. She don't like really do that much work on her own. She samples a lot, so it's not that much original music. It's not that much original music. And and she never is clear about how much she wrote on her own. So when you don't want to make your own fucking music because you just might not be that fucking talented, and your whole career might be smoke and mirrors and fugazi bullshit, you got to resort to racial politics. You got to resort to playing the black and white chessboard game as your cop out as to why you not getting an award that you really don't deserve. Yeah, the Grammys is so lame. That's what I was telling y'all. Like, the Grammys is irrelevant, and part of the reason why they have so many snubs and so many stunts and so many tricks and so many antics is because they need controversy for relevancy, because it's not like they're actually a real authority on art or music in any form, shape, or fashion. And that's why I was telling y'all in that video, is because the Grammys is a ritual. Just like the Oscars. Like, these award shows are never gonna really satisfy fans of art because it's not about art, it's about rituals. So it's gonna always be some bullshit. It's gonna always be some politics. It's gonna always be games. You know what I mean? It's gonna always be whole shit. Because it's not real shit. It's not about talent. It's about fuckery. So, that's why they're gonna always, swing in a certain way, and like things gonna go a certain way. Everybody's tired of the Grammys. Everybody's tired of it. And again, like that old trick that they use, oh well, Beyonce gonna come. That's not working anymore. The only way they're gonna be able to use her to get views is if she perform. But if she don't perform, her just sitting there in the crowd ignoring the fuck out of y'all, that's not gonna work. Like, Beyonce brand is dwindling. People don't see her as in the same light that they used to. People are starting to see through the smoke and mirrors of her brand. Yeah, she still got her, like, her beehive who gonna always ride with her. But they got a lot of people who again, are waking up to some of the bullshit that she be on. Her and her husband. Yes, she is. I've talked to you about this for well over a year. So, her just showing up. Beyonce not gonna talk. Beyonce don't talk. Beyonce hasn't talked in years. She don't talk. And Jay-Z, if be like compared to her husband, Jay-Z don't speak at all neither. Jay-Z speaks even less than she do. They do not talk to people. And you know what they say, like when you getting booked, anything you say can and will be used against you. That's why they don't talk. Because they got a lot of dirt on their hands, and it's just easier to just plead the fifth and just shut the fuck up. And low key, I respect it, because you know what? People do have a habit of twisting your words and misunderstanding you because they're just committed to misunderstanding you. People have a habit of hearing what the fuck they want to hear. People, you want, again, it's true. When you give them material to work with, niggas will make a mountain out of a molehill within a heartbeat. So it's easier to just be quiet. So I don't hate them for being quiet. Like, it is what it is. But this is just the facts of what they're doing. And when it just becomes awkward when you are so quiet, but you're trying to sell products. That's when it becomes awkward. That's awkward. And that's why it's not hitting. Because Rihanna don't tell us everything. Rihanna hasn't mentioned anything that's going on with her musical contract. Like, notice how she really, like, she's like subliminally told us that she's retired. But she hasn't really gotten into the nitty gritty of like her opinions on Beyonce and Jay-Z, whatever happened with the anti-album. Rihanna don't talk about that shit. She didn't come to us about whatever happened with Drake and whatever happened with that billionaire. Rihanna doesn't like speak about her personal life like she as openly anymore. Like, I know she talked about like the Chris Brown situation, but she hasn't really come to the public with the nitty gritty of the ins and outs of her life, and that's perfectly fine. That's her personal life. But when it's time to sell Savage Fenty, when it's time to sell Fenty Beauty, Rihanna opens her fucking mouth and she sells her products. So, see what I'm saying? Because people don't gotta know your every little thing that's going on. Nicki Minaj don't tell us everything that's going on with her family and her marriage, and she shouldn't. But when it's time to sell that fucking music, Nicki gets online and she interacts with her fans. Beyonce can't seem to do that. And that's becoming really fucking awkward. And it's starting to rub people the wrong way, because it's like, you the only one motherfucker who can't seem to say anything. And I keep trying to tell y'all, when they do have her speaking, it's not direct talking. They always have her do a voiceover. That's why I'm starting to see, okay, not only do they have different versions of you, but they got something going on over there to where it seems you can't talk directly to the camera or something. Something is weird. And that's why I told you guys, when she went to that rally, her mama had to be there, because I was like, her mom in control of her fucking MK Ultra programming. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, so you've made several promo videos for Sir Davis, Sacred, whatever the fuck else you selling this week, and they usually involve you having a voiceover over the visuals of the video. But all of a sudden, you just so ready to have a good old grand speech down to the Democratic convention. Like, something, see what I'm saying? Like, I just be noticing shit. I be noticing shit like that. And it's like, something with that don't make no sense, bro. Because it's like, if you can go to this convention and talk and do a speech in front of thousands of people Why couldn't you give us a real sacred video with you like doing your own hair? That's people been saying that, Milo. I mean, I've heard that. They don't add up. That's the truth, though. That's the truth, Milo. Her personality and her brand don't line up because, again, this is somebody who has been pushing, oh, independent women and strong women music for the longest, but her husband control everything she got going on. Her mom and her husband, Beyonce is the furthest from independent. She is industry through and through, and her mother and her husband are her handlers. So she telling y'all all of this shit that she don't really live by. As if, yeah, people notice something ain't adding up. Something over there real weird. So yeah, y'all, the Grammys is ass. So they using black and white chessboard. I'ma see if Sabrina Carpenter clean up. I think she gonna win a few Grammys. I think Kendrick Lamar gonna win a few Grammys. But that's interesting, Bookworm. Very interesting take. She did really change around like the Beyonce album. There's a direct change in her music. She really hasn't gone back to like classic R&B. Something is a little funky. But I think Taylor Swift might win album of the year again. Won't be surprised. I think it's between Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. Billie Eilish will surprise me if she wins. But I think we're just gonna see like, is Sabrina Carpenter really like a big competition for Taylor Swift? Or I think she is. But we're gonna see. I think Kendrick Lamar gonna take some Grammys home, but I don't think he gonna take home anything bigger than like best rap song. I don't see him leaving with a bunch. He might win like one or two. Yes, I think Sabrina gonna win a couple. I'm hoping that Shabuzi wins some because like he actually has like a legit hit on his hands. But when I saw Cardi B and Lotto nominated and Glorilla nominated, I was like, what the fuck? This is just so trash. And Megan again, no, not nominated, and that's because they about to get her ass out of here. Megan been releasing music consistently, no nominations, but here come Glorilla. I keep trying to tell y'all, the Carter's about to replace that hoe, and Glorilla is her replacement. It's a play that is just so obvious at this point. It's such an obvious move, y'all. That's why if you haven't seen the video, you gotta go see it because I was saying like they did the same thing to Ice Spice. Ice Spice went from winning. See, y'all gotta catch that play, right? Ice Spice won Best New Artist at the VMAs last year. No nominations this year. Ice Spice has been deactivated. Megan Thee Stallion won Best New Artist at the Grammys in 2021. No nominations this year. Been releasing music consistently. See what I'm saying? Like that Best New Artist gets some, bro. Very few people can break that Best New Artist curse. Like Tyler the Creator broke it because Tyler the Creator won Best New Artist at the VMAs like many years ago. And he, he's still doing his thing. But a lot of people, they win Best New Artist and they be like, where'd it go? The next year or the following couple years. Like, they typically don't, like, stay hot after winning that. And I'm watching the same thing happen with Megan. Just like I told y'all with Ice Spice. Her record label let a lot of disparaging stuff about her come out. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm watching them follow the exact same formula. Megan Thee Stallion, no nominations this year despite putting out music. Ice Spice, no Grammy Noms. No VMA Noms despite putting out an album. Um, Megan Thee Stallion. Hasn't all of that negative press come out about her? Her lying about screwing Tory. Um, that documentary. It's been a lot of stuff that has come out. That bitch is such a liar. She lied about everything. She lied about talking about my mom used to be a rapper. Girl, prove it. Her mama was no motherfucking rapper. Megan lies, 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 lies. She is such a liar. It's sick, pathological liar. But they letting all of this bad shit about her come out. Back to back to back to back to back. Yes, Tasha. Very obvious she was screwing Tory. Like, the fact that people ever thought that she wasn't messing with Tory is just like, this is why they get to, constantly make y'all believe whatever the fuck they want y'all to believe, because it's beyond obvious. That is so funny, Milo. It really is. But you know what? The snake is very fitting for her funky ass. It's very fitting that she run around like a fucking snake. Because that's what that bitch is. She is a snake. I don't fuck with bitches like her. I know some bitches like her. I don't like people like that. But yeah, she come around here talking about some, oh yeah, I ain't mess with Tory. Girl, shut your ass up. They'll keep letting bad press around Megan come out, which is changing the public perception. Now she ain't got no nominations after selling 9K for Megan Act 2. Megan Act 2 didn't move no units. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, she getting deactivated bad. Megan not gonna make it past 2025. I don't see that happening. Cardi B on her way out too. But Cardi B really been out though. People keep talking about her with a follow-up album because she keep talking about it. Cardi B been deactivated. Yeah. But see, okay. And I'm gonna end on this note, right? I don't think Megan gonna make it past 2025. Cardi B been out the music game. If you pay attention, the group of people that were behind her when she initially came out to take down Nicki Minaj, you can kind of tell they're not behind her anymore. You could tell just the way that her career is moving, like the direction that she's going in. They abandoned her. Now she's a puppet. Now she is a puppet that's used to distract black people. Every time they got something going on, they call Cardi B. Get into a fight with Offset on the internet to distract them. She's a distraction puppet, and she's a corporate brand puppet. We got a new pair of shoes coming out. Wear them. Post them on IG so to promote them. She's a political puppet. We want to endorse this candidate. So get online or get on Twitter and spark up some drama around that candidate, or mention them and whatever. Hence them having her illiterate ass show up to read off the iPhone. Child, they thought black people were that fucking stupid to ride with that. So Cardi B is pure puppet. Always was, but now they're not using her like she's deactivated from the music game. I think she's already done. I would be surprised if she releases another album, but I don't think, even if she does, Cardi B time with music is like pretty much up. And that's what I told y'all. Yeah, the phone thing, I was just shaking my head. I'm like, bro, this is a fucking episode of The Simpsons if I ain't never seen one, bro. This is so fucking tragic. But it just disgusted me. Like I was telling y'all on the last live, it just disgusted me because I was like, damn, like, it's just like kind of painful to see how much well, to see how, to the extent that they think badly of black people. Like, they truly, truly think black people are just completely fucking brainless. Like, that's what kind of hurts. Like, the insult to our intelligence is so bold. It's so deep. Like, they have zero respect for black people. That's what really, like, I don't give a fuck about Cardi B. But it's just like them using her, like, again, like, let's talk about it. Like, not just her, but like bringing Beyonce, like, come on, like we don't fucking know that Beyonce and her mama are known to be heavily involved in like all different types of backwoods Louisiana witchcraft, all kinds of voodoo, all kinds of occult. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know how them two move. And Beyonce ain't no fucking savior for black folks. Beyonce don't even want to fucking be black. She running around here bleaching her skin, bleaching her hair. You know what I mean? Beyonce don't even want to fucking really be a nigga. And y'all play on our intelligence, and you grab a brown Beyonce out y'all Beyonce closet, and you know what I mean? Like, you think we just, oh yeah, like, come on. Y'all think that we are just like Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion performing? And again, it's like, wow, like, y'all think black people are just fucking drones. Y'all don't even think that we know how to read. It's like the way that they disrespect black people. It's like, y'all don't even think black people know how to read. Y'all don't think black people know how to count. Y'all don't think black people know how to think. Y'all think that black people don't even think. Y'all don't even think that we have thoughts. Like, y'all think that we just are fucking all bots. Like, y'all think that Twitter is a real representation of black folks. Y'all think that black Twitter is the voice of the black community. And y'all think that all black people are black Twitter. And thus, we don't do research, we don't read, we don't think, we don't have real jobs. And so that anything that celebrities do, we just agree with. Like, that's what just really, really rubbed me the wrong way. Is, again, just the way that they have no problem this at this day and age. Hey, what's up, Micah? You kind of late, babe, but you here. But you know I'm gonna have it up for replay. But it's just like at this point in the game, y'all think that black people, after all of these years, are still that easy to win over and to control and to manipulate. Like, that just is disgusting. It's insulting, it's disgusting, and that's the only thing I can say. But I was gonna bring up Holly and DDG. I told y'all on the community post. The same way that the same way that Cardi B and Offset are used as distraction puppets, that is what's happening to Holly and DDG. They are now, that's why all their business is in the news. Like, every time something, you could see, right? Because I'm like, okay, every single thing that happened between y'all makes its way on a headline in the blogs. Because y'all are feeding them these headlines. And it's to keep black people like focused, like in a debate about relationships, and just like focused on like little dumb petty shit. And I know we were talking about, again, Chrome earlier. I definitely feel like, again, Disney, who was known for how they do children, they wanted Chrome in exchange for Holly getting that damn role. And that's part of why she has a kid. And I don't ever see her career recovering. I don't, I just don't. It's really sad because it's like her and Chloe have been sabotaged so bad. Yeah, I do. Holly has really fucked up her brand bad. She's fucked up her brand bad. She's put herself in like this ghetto baby mama category because she's always going back and forth with, again with DDG. He's such an internet dude. Like, people don't take her serious anymore. People don't see her in the same light anymore. I don't see her. I just don't. I'd be really surprised. I don't see her having a big recovery in the acting world. And I know it definitely is not going to happen musically because Beyonce don't fuck with her or a sister like that. And again, Beyonce not going to let Chloe ever, be where she needs to be musically because Chloe does write and produce her own music, which means Chloe could definitely, she has the potential to outdo Beyonce, and Beyonce's not going to be outdone, and not by anybody but Blue Ivy. And that's why Beyonce signed them, because she wanted to take Chloe off the market as competition. And as far as Holly, like, Holly is just another sacrifice. She's just another soul to turn over. And that's why I told you guys, when it comes to even how Beyonce discovered them, Beyonce did not discover them on YouTube. That's a lie. Because Chloe was in the Fighting Temptations with Beyonce. Beyonce was in this movie years ago in the early 2000s called the Fighting Temptations. And Holly was cast in that movie. Excuse me, Chloe was cast in that movie. So they knew Beyonce way before they started singing on YouTube. That's a lie. Beyonce didn't discover them on YouTube. And that's why when I found that out, I said, oh, y'all's parents sold you guys, in my opinion. Their parents sold them. And I think Tina Knowles has something to do with that. I think that their history goes a lot deeper than they want us to believe. I'm telling y'all. That situation is not what it looks like. It's not. It goes a lot deeper. I can promise you that. Let me know what y'all think, but it's not just, it's like some family like shit involved in that. It's really crazy. It's really, really wild. So just my opinion on that. But anywho, thank you guys for rocking with me for so long. I've been on here for well over an hour and a half. It is, Milo. It is, because like, I think Chloe wrote the song Plastic Off the Sofa. There's a reason why Chloe covered it. Because Beyonce taking their music. Like, y'all, I made that video. Beyonce sabotaging. I said, made that video. Beyonce is sabotaging Chloe Bailey for Blue Ivy. If you look at the visuals for that video, because I don't know, I make visuals for my videos. Some of y'all might just listen to my video. You might not watch it. But if you watch my videos, the visuals have a bunch of tea. A bunch of tea. And in that video, I have photos of them doing like Marina Abramovic like hair rituals, like with them like braiding like their hair together. That's a cult. Like Marina Abramovic has photos doing that. Like them girls, yo, that whatever they got going on is just so fucking crazy. I definitely think Beyonce, yes, takes a lot of their music. She probably got their ass living in a dungeon. Definitely Chloe, because that was like a running joke for a while that Beyonce had Sia, you know that artist Sia. They were saying that Beyonce had Sia locked up in her basement. I think she got Chloe ass locked up in her basement. Mm-hmm. That shit. Ooh, y'all. It's so much sinister shit going on. It don't even make no sense. But y'all, it's 10 o'clock where I'm at. We've been on here for a hot minute, almost 2 hours. So y'all enjoy this replay. If you catch the replay, please enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and like link it when I get off. Again, I thank you guys for joining me. You've been on here for a minute with me. Thank you guys for being a part of my channel. We have grown so much together. And you know, I'm gonna just keep following up. I'm gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna keep giving you content as usual. And you know, I thank you guys greatly for just again for being here and sharing your night and commenting and engaging with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this link up for you guys. I'm gonna make some content tomorrow. And you know, again, just thank you guys. Have a good night. Be safe out there. Of course, drop down in the comments anywhere and request anything at any moment. Good night, you guys.